Hello, it is Brian once again coming to you for the third straight day with our 3 years of Brian kind of nostalgic celebration. I've been doing YouTube for 3 years, and each day we've been talking about a different year. My third year of YouTube was 2013, and so let's hop right to it and talk about kind of all the highlights from that year. I've been playing UHC matches for a while from the Ultra Hardcore subreddit, but in 2013 I finally started putting my different UHC matches that I was airing into playlists, and so I made a PvP playlist that was mostly UHC matches, but also had some other things like Nail and some other kind of PvP games and different things, and so that was pretty cool. I did the UHC team, the Ender Dragon run with 4 people. It was Climb and Bergasms and me and IX, aka Sir Numbers the Valiant, who also made some awesome music for the intro. That has a really funny intro that's parodied the A-Team in that little series. And it was basically just the 4 of us in an ultra hardcore speed run to defeat the Ender Dragon. And we did that in 4 episodes. That's a nice little fun thing to watch. Let's see. Next up, Ruins of the Minecrackers was a CTM map that I played with Vaughn and Zul'jin, and we had a lot of fun with that map, and of course we're all kind of Minecraft fans, and so it was definitely fun to play that Ruins of the Minecrackers map, to get a chance to see some of those Minecraft builds in real life. And nowadays you can go on the Play Minecraft server and fly around some of those maps in creative mode and different things. When Play Minecraft first started up, I did a little bit of that as well. I have done a few Redstone tutorials now, which I started in 2013. I mostly kind of started doing it for myself because strongly powered versus weakly powered opaque blocks in Minecraft were something that I never quite got the hang of in Redstone, even though I'd done a fair amount of Redstone before, and so I made a tutorial about that. And then since then I've kind of expanded the series into not just Redstone, but also command blocks and the scoreboard and just kind of different things. Mostly when something in particular is really interesting to me, I go ahead. And so there's still not many videos in that playlist, but actually there's a new video that's going to go into that playlist today that I think actually is probably already aired by the time you're watching this. And that one's a little bit less of a tutorial and more of I made something awesome that uses command blocks that I wanted to show off. But basically I'm slowly, as time goes on and they do more with Redstone and with command blocks in Minecraft, the computer scientist in me gets more interested in kind of doing various kind of programming and crazy creation tasks. And so been thinking about that a bit more lately. Let's see. But yeah, I first started a playlist for that in 2013. 2013, we saw some great Minecraft UHC, which is always entertaining, and our good friend Kurt J. Mac, had a long stretch of UHC where he did not take any damage. And so that inspired me to try a new little Minecraft series that was Iron Man Kurt Challenge, where basically I was going to see if I could defeat the Ender Dragon in Minecraft without ever taking any damage at all, without ever losing half a heart. But only got 7 episodes into that series before I was fighting some Endermen to try to get some Ender Pearls, and I thought one of them had teleported away in the sunlight, and then he came back and he snuck up on me and did some damage, and so that ended that series. But that had gotten my brain churning, and I realized some of the trade-offs with that series in terms of what made good video and good bad video, and had been thinking about other things that I enjoy the most in Minecraft. Obviously, exploration and tactics. I've been having a whole lot of fun playing ultra hardcore mode and done a bunch of CTM maps, and I finally found a way to tie them all together. Last video I talked about ideas versus execution. I definitely executed Minecraft Exploration and Tactics Season 5 very well, but I think in this case the idea really was a great idea. And so for those of you who didn't see that series, once again there's like a 2 or 3 minute trailer that kind of starts that series that explains what I was doing in that series. But briefly, in Season 5 of Exploration and Tactics, I was playing in a very challenging mode with no health regeneration, like Ultra Hardcore, no branch mining, no villager trading, no using F3 for coordinates, no beds to sleep away the night or the weather. And I was trying to complete a monument that I made myself where I had to gather all 12 of the music discs. I had to get one of every ore block, so like a coal block and a diamond block and things like that. I had to get the dragon egg and a beacon, which meant I had to kill the 2 bosses in Minecraft. And I also had to get the chiseled stone brick from a jungle temple and mycelium from a mushroom biome, which meant I had to explore. And I had to do all of these things with all of those kind of challenging aspects. And I also wanted to, once again, speaking of Kurt, kind of tie back in. Kurt helped my channel grow a bit, and so I wanted to kind of like do something back. And so I decided to make it tied into Farlands or Bust Charity. I talked to Kurt about it beforehand. And each time I died in Exploration and Tactics Season 5, since if you allow yourself to die in an ultra hardcore and you get all your hearts back, like if there's no penalty, it kind of makes it a whole lot less interesting. And so I gave myself a penalty. I was going to donate $111 to charity, since I'm Oregon 111. Each time I died, I ended up dying 3 times in that series. So gave some to Child's Play charity in the name of Farlands or Bust. And actually, as a result of it, I was completely surprised and overwhelmed. But some of my viewers started deciding to chip in on my behalf. Burgasms matched 50 cents on the dollar for what I was donating. And some other people did donations for each episode that I stayed alive, like they gave $1 kind of thing until my next death. And yeah, different people had different kind of donation goals as a result of that. And so we ended up raising more than $500 for Child's Play charity in Minecraft Exploration and Tactics Season 5. And it was also, I mean, it was just super fun and exciting. It was a pretty intense game mode where I had to do a lot of things. And it was kind of all of my favorite aspects of play. Exploring, dealing with the challenges of kind of like the ultra hardcore mode and some of the other self-imposed restrictions. And yeah, that was a good season. I was really happy with the idea. In 2013, this is also when I first started playing some other games on the channel other than Minecraft. I think I had like one video where I did a little bit of Terraria kind of earlier in the year just to kind of test the waters, and I was doing a little bit of Terraria streaming. But I think the first thing that actually then aired on the channel as a real series was Spelunky, which you guys know that I'm still playing right now because the game, it's very replayable. It's just a ton of fun, and it's also extremely challenging, and so I'm still getting better at the game and still trying to get farther and farther, and there's still things I haven't done yet in Spelunky. And it's been a ton of fun both to play individually as well as to take the kind of speed challenge duel style that we got from, you know, Winter and IX and some of the other Minecraft folks and play it that way in Spelunky. And so you get a bunch of people on the call playing the daily challenge, which means you're on the same seed, and you can just kind of trash talk each other and have fun talking to each other while you're playing Spelunky. And so I've been doing a few of those lately. That's been fun. And then I also started playing Terraria on the channel with the 1.2 update. And Terraria, I talked about it before, that I thought Terraria was kind of a fun game, but kind of a little bit grindy and boring in the past. And then with the 1.2 update, they made a bunch of changes and added a bunch more content that made the game really fun. And so I've really been enjoying Terraria. And I don't know if I just haven't found them. Like, I've watched a number of other Terraria Let's Plays, other than Terraria 1.2 is easy, and Zisto's previous Terraria series. I haven't found many Terraria series that I enjoy watching. And my Terraria series got off to a little bit of a slow start, but I think actually turned out really good, and I enjoy watching my own Terraria videos as much as anybody else's. So if you like Terraria at all and haven't seen my Terraria videos, definitely go check them out. Because I think they've turned out great, and I've been really loving it. They finally had a bug fix update. Like, they recently had the 1.2.3 patch, and they finally had a bug fix update with that. And so I think it's safe to play the game again because there were a number of bugs that they needed to fix. And so you might see Terraria come back on my channel sometime soon, because I put it a little bit on hold there after they did the recent update because I knew there were bugs. I tried playing another game in 2013, Desktop Dungeons, which was a fun game for me to play. It was kind of difficult to LP because it's very much kind of in your head, thinking about moves, turn-based kind of thing that doesn't lend itself necessarily as well to Let's Playing and commentary. And so I hope for people who enjoyed that style of game and that type of game, like I introduced you to a new game that you might want to play, that is a pretty good game. But I don't know that series is going to continue on the channel because it was just a struggle to LP, and I wasn't having as much fun as I've been having with some other games. And I've also been putting out a lot of content lately, and there's only so much time in the day, both to play and to let your computer render all these videos. that I have. And so, yeah, trying to focus on the things that I think are the best and the most fun. Speaking of a lot of fun, I got on another Minecraft server again. I was on the Red Cube server. Sadly, that was somewhat short-lived because the server ended up shutting down for a variety of reasons. And I've been out of town, and so I didn't get a chance to play on the server very much. But I definitely had fun on that server and got to meet a few new folks who I've had a chance to collaborate with again a little bit since then, and also a little bit before then because like I played some building game with some folks, and so I'm slowly kind of like meeting more people to do some more collabs and kind of one-off kind of fun stuff. I forgot all about the building game. Yeah, I played a bunch of those last year as well. And finally, also started playing another game on the channel, Rogue Legacy, which I'm having a surprising amount of fun with. We are in mid-February, and I've already recorded enough Rogue Legacy videos. They come out every other day, and I've got Rogue Legacy videos like into the middle of March already recorded, just because I've been having fun with the game. It's a little bit of a slow game. It's one of those games that, for me anyway, like there's some Minecraft videos and some other videos where like I watch and I focus my attention and I'm totally like looking at the video. And then there's some other videos that I might like watch before I'm going to bed at night or whatever. And I'm not always completely paying attention, or I'm like eating a meal or something and I have it kind of going in the background. And I feel like Rogue Legacy is one of those things that you kind of have going in the background or whatever. And sometimes there's some really exciting moments, but then sometimes it's just, fun to listen to the commentary and kind of like have it going as like while you're doing something else kind of thing. But I've been getting a surprising amount of enjoyment out of that game. And so I was glad to have that be the last new thing that we added in 2013, assuming that I recorded everything from my playlist correctly in my notes here. And then something else I forgot to mention as I was going down the list, I talked about Minecraft Exploration and Tactics Season 5. The end of Season 4 was still at the beginning of 2013. And I think it might have been on my birthday that year. I had a cool build that I made, the Words with Friends board, which got lots of views and lots of likes and was definitely the biggest build I've ever done for anything in Minecraft. There were like 20,000 blocks that went into that build or something. And yeah, it was kind of like a tribute to the Minecrackers, and actually got some likes and some tweets from Good and Doc M, which was awesome. And so if you haven't checked that out, there are lots of kind of like secrets embedded in the board in terms of like clever ways that I put together some of the words in Minecrackers and different things. And there's a cloud floating through the word Farlands and clever stuff in that video. And I just forgot to mention it as I was going down the list. But for the most part, we've almost caught up to today, to now. Finishing out 2013, the third of 3 years of Brian here on YouTube. And haven't decided exactly what I want to talk about, but I think I will try to make one more of these vlog videos where I talk about just kind of looking forward and possible things in the future of the channel. So maybe look forward to that. I'm not sure if it's going to be tomorrow or when it's going to be. But yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed these videos nearly as much as I have, because it's definitely been fun for me to just take a look back and reflect on the past 3 years and all the fun things that we've had a chance to do together. And yeah, I look forward to doing more with you guys. So as always, I hope that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.